my name is Cam's Apothecary if you're new here. We're back with Honkai Star Rail, and I thought I would just play around with it because I don't want to do the main story. Not just yet, not until I have more time, but never seen that before.
Harmony and unison. Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Eternal. May song bring us victory.
You know what? I'm just gonna do that and talk. It's kind of just easier for me to just let the game play. That's what I do a lot of times, and it works perfectly. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. It's just a mixed bag of what works and what doesn't. But I thought I'd spend this video talking about my current hyperfixation, which is hygiene. And okay, I'm gonna preface this with saying, one, you don't have to buy all the stuff that I have. It's stuff that I have collected and stuff that I have had the funds to buy. So don't feel like you are pressured to buy all this stuff. Just, if you have the bare minimum, then you have the bare minimum. This is just a way to level up your hygiene and just feel more cleaner than you already are. Because you can, the three main things that you need when it comes to hygiene is just shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. You don't need anything else. That's kind of the one thing that I've seen that's like common within like hygiene spheres. I'm thinking, I'm sorry. So, I actually made 2 videos on this. One is like my first hygiene video, and then the second one is like an updated version of my hygiene video. And when I recorded those, it had been a few weeks, even though they're like placed right next to each other, one week after the other. But when it came to okay, I knew that wasn't gonna work. When it came to doing hygiene and doing all of that, I used to be very, very depressed. I could go, especially in the summer, I could go weeks without taking a shower. It's not very hygienic, and I know that, but that was just how I used to live. That was just how I was, because when you're in a depressed state, it's taking everything in you just to survive. And when you're at that level, or when you're at that state, you need that. You just need the bare minimum. So if you can get in the shower for 10 minutes and do just the bare minimum, you are fine. You are great. That is what you can do, because I've timed it, and for me, doing those 3 things of just shampoo, conditioner, and then body wash, no more than 10 minutes. But on to actually what I use. I've seen a lot of people, this is actually really interesting. I've seen a lot of people use like bar soaps and then use body wash. I've only seen one person use like both like gels for body wash, but in terms of like actually making yourself clean, using a bar of soap to make yourself squeaky clean, and then using a gel to kind of moisturize your skin back into health again is kind of the way that I've seen people usually take their showers.
Watch a crumb.
Now, as for what you use, you could use a Dove beauty bar, you could use a dial of soap, like a dial bar of soap. It doesn't really matter, just as long as it's unfragrant, like unscented.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's next?
Yeah, just making sure you have those two things to level up your hygiene routine. Now, I find these useless, but I have an exfoliating, like, sugar scrub. I find them useless because, one, I don't like I did not know that she could do two people at once. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Maybe I should change Clara. It's a bit of a long shot, but let's see if this will work.
Harmony and unison. Here you go, Master. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards.
I don't have like any dead skin that comes off when I take a shower, so I assume I've either done it all or I'm just not scrubbing hard enough. I hope I'm scrubbing hard enough because I have exfoliating gloves too, but I just find the sugar scrub very useless for me.
Open sesame.
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, I get it. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking and my medicine hasn't kicked in yet.
Expand your thinking. Watch a crumb.
But yeah, that's kind of it for the shower routine part of it. Oh, another thing is to brush your teeth in the shower. A lot of people would usually say like, oh, that sounds gross, but I've seen a lot of shower talk and like shower hygiene girlies like do that, and where they just like
Show no mercy.
take a shower and then like brush their teeth in the shower. And I find that really, really interesting and really cool because that is something that I would hear like from a therapist.
Nothing but a void.
But yeah, I what was this lineup? Clara, you, oh, and you. I know Clara's a child, but lesbians, we gotta love them. You can tell that I was really excited when Aventurine came home. That was so funny to me. I also really, really love Castris. Like, she's a really good character that I've really enjoyed playing. What else can I do on here? I haven't really done the, like, events. But, yeah, that's kind of... When it comes to, like, ADHD and, like, your hyperfixations, you never know what you're gonna get hyperfixated on next. And I never imagined that I would get hyperfixated on, I never thought that I would get, like, hyperfixated on, like, shower routines of all things. And, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's one of my actually, like, more useful hyperfixations where that I can, like, apply this and keep applying it even after the hyperfixation has worn off. But yeah, that's it's ADHD is just very weird and very complicated with how your brain works because it is a neurodevelopmental disorder after all. It affects your development, affects how you grew up. And I know several instances throughout my life where I have had ADHD, but it just went unnoticed. And a lot of people think that the ADHD racing thoughts is anxiety, which they're two different things. And it makes me mad when people think they're the same thing, when it's two different things. Sorry, I'm a psych student, and so I know the difference between these things. Sometimes even psychology people don't even know the difference. And I have my opinions that I could say right now, but I'm not going to. So, I'm going to move on to another segment of my hyperfixations, which has been travel essentials. Like I said, these are weird. Don't judge. They're just weird. Sorry, I had to pause the recording because people are making noise in my house. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Wind. Physical. Quantum. I don't have the... What are they called again? Trailblazer. I don't have them built. I'm building Dr. Ratio because I got him by some happenstance. So I just decided to, just put him on a team. Actually, I know what team I could put him on. I know what team I could put him on because I had this team planned out, and then I didn't use it because I didn't get Dr. Ratio. I was actually late when I got Dr. Ratio because I was gonna download Honkai Star Rail when like Dr. Ratio came out as like free, but I was doing it on my phone instead of my computer, and so it was too slow to download. So I just didn't end up downloading it and getting him, even though I wanted to. I ended up downloading it around last year, when Robin first came out. I think I should use Adventurine. No. Locha. Locha? Laucha? I don't know how to pronounce his name. But yeah, he would be a good addition to this team right now because everyone's about dead. It's only, oh man, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. This team is not gonna make it, if you couldn't tell. So I'm probably going to have to, redo this. That's one of the things about Casters is that she takes health from the others, and so you need like someone who can heal. Are they all dead? No. Heard I actually leveled him up really quickly.
Another journey. The dead return.
Like, he's not good, but in terms of like health output, he's good, but that's all he's useful for, is just health, which is what abundance is for.
Bloom. Repay.
I haven't talked about travel essentials. If you want, I was really obsessed with like carrying a backpack. Just a backpack, nothing else. And so when it comes to carrying a backpack, you need to have compression cubes. Either 1 or 2 will do. Either one medium one or one large one. Because that can really compress your clothes and make you have more room. It's all about utilizing space and all about utilizing what you have. That's kind of the part of being a minimalist, is just utilizing what you have to be able to, you know, travel and everything. But I kind of steered away from that because then I realized I was going to be carrying too much. So I decided to upgrade to like a duffel bag. And like upgrade a little bit more so that I could carry a lot more. Nothing that's too crazy like a suitcase, but like something that I could still like carry with me, but it not seem like a lot. It's really interesting though, like doing, like being hyperfixated on all these things. It's like, the one thing I describe it as is like being like jack of all trades, master of none. That's kind of how it feels a lot of times.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
Sorry if you could hear me drinking. I have my mic turned up all the way, and I am sorry if you heard that. That is one of the children that lives with me. She's kind of loud. She's kind of no self-awareness around her. It's just, it's incredible how children act. I'm trying to get this video to like 30 minutes at least, because I figured out that, you know, do 2 videos a week at the minimum for 30 minutes, and then I can probably get to that like YouTube partner point, but I don't know. I'm hoping that I can get to that point by just doing once a week if I can do that. Because I have videos planned out. Like I have them planned out for once a week until July, which is very good for me because I don't like to like do videos like the day before. Like I will record them months in advance before I decide to upload them, which I guess, I don't know, leaves me enough time to be able to record in between videos if I need to, and if I need to take a break, I can take a break. So it's not like I'm uploading videos like every single day where I can just sit back and relax and let the weekly videos go. Because I like doing weekly videos. I don't like doing like daily videos because it would just take too much time, and I don't have that time. I mean, I'm a college student, and during the summer I do have time, but I just don't have that time during like the fall or during like the spring. I just happen to have time right now because it's like the last week of my spring semester, so I'm kind of doing random things to keep me busy, and that's kind of what this channel is. It's just to keep me busy during the summer so that I don't get into a depressed state. Kind of treating it like a full-time job, even though I don't have a full-time job. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at mentally, and physically I plan on taking my dog out and walking with her, because I usually don't have time during the fall and spring to like actually like do stuff with her, and so I plan on like actually spending more time with her. I know that sounds weird, but it's a very strange predicament that she's in. She's a very sweet dog, and I'm not talking about Ginger. Ginger is a dog that will show up in one of the videos later, but that's kind of like, Ginger is not the dog I'm talking about. Ginger is a small little chihuahua that is my grandma's, and she's not mine. But Bella, who is a corgi, kind of is my dog. She's my brother's dog, but I take care of her a lot because he goes to work during the day, and so I take care of her a lot. So it feels like she's my dog a lot. So I end up like taking care of her a lot. And especially during the summer. I don't know if you can hear my stomach. It's just being really loud right now. I haven't eaten because I don't eat breakfast in the morning, which is really interesting because at my psychology department, we were doing research, and one of the research studies that my classmates were doing was on like eating habits and how like it was a really basic study, but it was basically about like eating habits and how it affects the brain and all that. And it was really interesting because like it showed like a lot of people don't eat breakfast, and I was like, I'm one of them. So it was just really cool and really interesting. Psychology is really interesting once you actually get into it. I transferred to my university because I had to go to community college first before I went to university because it was just too much money.
Receive divinity.
But yeah, it was really, really cool to actually go into my field and actually start doing research. My study with my partner was about like gaming addiction, and my partner's study was specifically about VR, but we didn't have enough like sample sizes to be able to do VR. So that was kind of like a bust for him. But yeah, it was a really cool experience to be able to do research and be able to like do the thing that I've been wanting to do for a while, because I have been interested in doing research ever since I was in like high school and wanting to like sit there and conduct research and be with people who are like-minded like myself. And I've had that experience. I've had a wonderful experience with my partner, and it was just really, really cool and really, really insightful. I thought I heard something. I think I heard a cat meowing at my door. But I'm not letting her in my room.
Receive divinity. Bloom. The dead return.
Yes, I hear a cat. I do hear a cat. I'm not letting her in my room just yet. I'm not done recording. She's gonna claw at my door. I know she is. Let's see. The poor baby has been let into my room. She wants attention. Hello.
Receive divinity. Eliminating threat. Bloom. Repay. Receive divinity. Stay back, Clara.
Why are you wet?
The dead return. Are you all right? Mission command.
One of the things about living with multiple people is that you kind of never have any quiet time. And so that's why I record late at night, but I'm trying not to record late at night because I don't want my schedule to be messed up. I live with 6 other people. I'm not telling you who I live with, but I live with 6 other people in my house, and it's never quiet. Except at night when everyone's actually asleep. Or when most are asleep. There's one person in the house that kind of like is awake, almost like there's someone awake at all hours of the day in the house, and night, but it's not like it's disruptive. It's only disruptive during the day. My cat is in my lap now, and she's purring just so loudly. I don't know if you can hear her. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end off this video right here, and just hope you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to force you. I hope you enjoy this new type of content, because I'm gonna be doing it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this type of content and video.